Welcome back, friends, with more Arcane. This is episode 7. Last time, we had a very sweet reunion between Vi and Jinx for like 5 seconds before Caitlyn set off Jinx and the Firelights came attacking. I still think Echo is with the Firelights. We'll see if I'm right about that after they took Caitlyn and Vi last episode. And then Victor is dying. We'll see if he can make a breakthrough in his Hex Core technology. Jace got Heimerdinger kicked off the council so they can continue their research. And yeah, this show has been spectacular so far. I'm kind of sad that I'm almost caught up. There's only 3 episodes to go, including this one. I almost want to slow down so I can savor these episodes just a little longer, but I hope you've enjoyed this journey with me so far. Full reactions can be on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, really helps with the channel. And let's get started. Whoa.
How could you ignore the ones that are voiceless scream from the poor? They only
Voiceless screams from the poor. Beating up the enforcers. This music is also very different from typical Arcane fare. Aww.
I knew it was a mistake trusting you.
She didn't do anything.
Yourself.
When were you planning to tell me that your lunatic sister works for him?
Just as soon as you came clean about what the hell you're really doing down here.
I told you the truth.
Bullshit. What was that glowing stone? That's what I thought.
Once they come clean with each other, it'll be better.
What's going on?
Hey, stop! Get your hands off of me! Leave her alone! Let me go!
Leave her alone. She was just so mad at her. Just leave her alone. Aww.
You shy? Or just ugly?
Hiding his identity. Tough. Oh, is this Echo? Oh, shit.
Good for a dead girl.
Oh, damn. Do you
Echo?
recognize him? Yep.
It's me, Vi. Same person who used to take you down to the junk heap and hose you down when you got covered in grease.
Aww.
That was a long time ago. People change.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
She hasn't. She's
Are
been
you
locked
working
up for
for
so long.
Silco? I didn't know if I could trust you.
So you just come out swinging?
Gee, I wonder who I learned that from.
Oh, you should have learned more. You still punch like a little boy.
And
Oh.
you still block with your face.
I missed you, little man.
Was she not tied in at all? Okay.
How long have you had those off?
The entire time.
How long have you been whining?
Aww. He lost everything that night.
Fascinating. Nature has made us intolerant to change, but fortunately, we have the capacity to change our nature.
And this
Oh.
is Shimmer?
A variant. It should provide everything one needs to survive a violent transition.
Will it
Jeez.
work on
Shimmer
plants?
combined
We
with
want
Hex
it
Core.
about the plan. If you take this path, they will despise you. Love and legacy are the sacrifices we make for progress. It's why I parted ways with Heimerdinger.
Oh, wow.
Jace will understand.
Perhaps.
Will he, though? Oh, he's hard at work. Shirtless and jacked.
Hammer work is such a delicate art.
How'd you find me?
You're the de facto head of the council. People notice where you go.
Head of the council. Oh my god, he's so
Don't
jacked.
I tried taking it apart and it nearly killed me.
Whoa.
Whoever built it knows exactly what they're doing. This and Shimmer. It's hard to believe what they're capable of. He was my mentor, Mel. And I betrayed him.
Everything you said about him was true. My family cast me out, and yet part of me still loves them.
Oh.
Heimerdinger will understand eventually.
She's being so tender with him.
It's your time now, Jace. I'll store the council, but they'll soon need their leader. In the meantime, try not to lose your nuts.
Oh. Oh, Mel. Didn't expect that out of her. I feel like she's become
All our
softer.
business is down.
Marcus is following my orders, preventing Vi and Caitlyn from returning.
Or he's finally flipped.
Wouldn't count on that after the way he threatened Marcus's daughter.
An assembly. Where are you going?
I need to find Jinx.
Sir, let's just say I didn't always see eye to eye with my old man. She'll come to you when she's ready.
She's right, isn't she? Yeah. Oh, she's bleeding. Oh. Don't break.
She was there for me, not the enforcer. Why would I remember her name?
Arguing with herself.
Well, she's just some stupid topsider.
Oh my god.
Caitlin.
She remembered. I don't know if that bodes well for Caitlin. Please don't wind up killing Caitlin. Whoa.
Is that a real tree?
Pretty cool, huh? When I first saw it, I knew this was the place. If a single seed can make it down here, so could we.
You built all this?
Wow.
Silco flooded the lanes with shimmer. He didn't care what it did to people.
Right.
Everyone here was an addict or a victim. They needed somewhere safe
Live
to
long and
start
prosper?
I should have been there. For you. For everyone.
You were in
It's
jail.
a good way to drive yourself crazy. Powder's gone, Vi. All that's left is Jinx, and she belongs to
You're
Silco.
wrong. She's still in there. I can reach her.
You can't.
I know my sister.
You know
I got one more thing to show
what
you.
your sister was. And part of her's still there, but... Oh my god! Oh, that's
This is everyone we've lost.
gorgeous. Whoa.
I was consulting a friend about our quandary. I told you I knew someone.
Well, you didn't say they were from the Undercity?
What difference does that make?
What They're dangerous.
Ooh.
I'm from the Undercity. You're right.
This is...
I'm sorry. I've had a lot on my plate.
That's
Was your
not an
friend able to
apology.
help?
They need some better communication between the two of them. I don't think that was necessarily anybody's fault. It's just butting heads because of this blockade. Victor didn't know about it,
This
and
wild attack in the heart of Piltover is losing control. If we stand together,
We aren't due for an assembly.
we should be. Ever since your stunt topside, profits have been plummeting. Better to have some trade than none at all.
The border issue is temporary. Jinx will deal with it.
oh. Yeah, I was like, why did they stop the ventilation? And it's... They're gassing them?
What's that?
Have you forgotten where we came from? The mines they had us in?
What?
Air so thick it clogged your throat. But I pulled you all up from the depths.
Heck of a way to make a point.
We came from a world where there was never enough to go round. That is why we fight. Do you remember?
Remember why we do this?
Please.
Oh. That either buys loyalty temporarily or buys a knife in the back, so they'll go.
Good meeting.
Oh man.
This threat from the Undercity is drawing attention. Piltover looks vulnerable.
It's too soon. Jace isn't ready.
Not ready.
This arrived for you.
I'm guessing that's the Madara symbol. Caitlin's still in here! Vi, you should have gotten her out sooner. Oh my god. Oh, it's a kid. Whoa, it's a kid.
Listen, let her go. I brought her here. It's me you want.
Aww.
My hero.
Oh, my hero.
But I thought they were hurting you.
Gotta do this yourself. Oi!
Let me help you with that.
Where have you been, Jinx?
Jeez.
Chasing down dead ends. And guess what? They're not all dead.
I can explain.
Oh!
Don't move, silly. I might hurt you.
Don't move. Oh my god.
You lied.
Jesus.
I wanted to protect you.
From what?
She and the Enforcer are back for the crystal. Not for you.
Not true.
I am your family. Everyone else betrays us. I need you.
God damn it.
Now more than ever.
This is such an abusive relationship.
You have to complete the weapon.
The weapon?
Your people hunt us. Like animals. Silco pays them to do it.
Yep.
It's not possible.
Yep.
You're wrong.
Say that one more time.
Echo.
Whoa, whoa.
She believes what she's saying.
It was stolen during the attack by your sister.
You just forgot to mention that?
With this, someone with the right knowledge could build any Hextech device.
We could beat Silco with this.
That won't solve things.
Easy for you to say. Your people aren't dying all around you.
Yeah.
Echo, it's wrong what's been done to you. You'd be well within your rights to keep it.
He should keep it.
But if you do, this cycle of violence will never stop.
The cycle of violence
This is
hasn't
our
stopped
best
so
shot
far.
at setting the record straight.
You got a plan?
I have a friend on the council. Let me take the gemstone to him.
That is a
Listen
big
to me.
risk to
So
take.
people wouldn't have to hide anymore.
One condition. I'm the one who gives it to them.
Interesting.
Well, the form is crude, but
It's a rough situation.
engineering is inspired. You think they could crack Hextech?
Wow. Probably.
It's a leap.
We should prepare our own countermeasures.
You want us to build weapons? Absolutely not. That is not why we invented Hextech. We would shatter any attempt at peace.
The peace is already broken, Jace. I'm only asking you to prepare to defend your people. If we're lucky, we'll never need to use it.
That's rough. There are no right answers here. It's just
The decision is yours.
a matter of perspective.
Ridiculous. You cannot be considering this.
Jace is definitely
What if she's
considering
right?
this.
We agreed Hextech was to improve lives, not to take them. We may not have a choice.
Uh-oh. Oh, good job. Good job. You're so-
There is always.
I think we almost just died. You're experimenting on yourself already? Oh god. Heimerdinger! Where's he headed?
What are they? We call them firelights. Never seen so many.
Oh wow. What are they drawn to? Blood? We saw it following Jinx's, but...
I'm worried I have to do something I never thought I would.
Wow. He won't be able to turn back after this. Oh. Holy crap. Jeez.
Bye.
What's going on, Vi?
I can't leave her again.
Don't get yourself killed.
No promises.
Oh.
It's been real, Cupcake.
Oh.
Thanks.
No.
For everything.
Jinx, don't get the wrong idea. Oh, fucking hell. See how... Oh, this is so sad.
What the hell is this?
Marcus.
I have proof. Silco's behind everything.
Yeah. So is Marcus. Jinx. Oh shit. Oh goddamn. What a way to find out that he's dirty.
I told you to leave this alone.
Take him down. Whoa. They're swarming. Marcus, don't. What the heck? I have no idea what just happened. What the heck? The firelights attacked?
Don't mind. Tell my daughter.
He just died? Did he really just fucking die? What? Talk to your sister. Oh, good enough. Jinx. Oh. Oh, he's up. God, he doesn't want to do this. He just has to. Jeez. Oh, this is so hype. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. What the heck? He has time powers? Oh, come on. The hesitation's gonna get you killed. He doesn't want to do it. Oh, fucking... Shit. How does this time thing work? Rewind it so you're both alive still somehow. What? No. Oh my god. Fuck. The end of the episode there. Oh, Echo. We saw how the years have hardened him. I thought he'd be working with the Firelights, not leading them, because he was just a kid the last time we saw him. But, I mean, I still think the kid is in there. Like, despite his rhetoric, despite his hard stance, he wasn't sure if he could trust Vi and was yelling at her, standing up to her, but when Vi hugs him, he immediately sinks into it and starts crying. And he said we needed to be ruthless with Jinx because Powder was dead, but when it came time to be ruthless, he couldn't. He was emotional and he gets seriously injured at the very least. Jinx blew herself up to get to him as well. And I mean, there's no way they take Jinx off the board entirely for the rest of the season, but they better not take Echo out of commission either, especially so soon after he came back and after such a cool reintroduction. And yeah, wow, tonally, just the intro was completely different than anything we've seen before on the show. Spray cans, rap music, and the art was just highly stylized, even in a different way than the rest of the show is. And it was honestly like a music video. Actually, the last fight scene with Jinx could have been too as well. Yeah, just so highly stylized. And Echo, he helped create this place where people could be safe from Silco and from Piltover, from being exploited and from Shimmer. And yeah, that mural was so beautiful. And yeah, let's get back to the fight real quick at the end. Echo works fantastically as a foil for Jinx. We see Jinx pull the grenade out this time, but just as there's a softer version of Echo still under his hardened exterior, can we hope for the same in her? It doesn't show up when she fights Echo, but it does feel like it's going to be her versus Vi at the end, and it's going to be heartbreaking, but is that soft part of her still there, or did Silco destroy it completely? Meanwhile, though, Silco was wrecking havoc, went into that boardroom full of other crime bosses he seemingly helped bring up to help run his operation, and reminded them who's boss, and yeah, breathing in all that gas like it was nothing while they all choked on it so desperately. He just embodies Zahn so much that he's even accustomed to the toxic environment there. And yeah, while they were all worried about profit margins and lining their pockets, he's worried about the soul of Zahn. And in that way, he actually kind of mirrors Jace. Like in a sea of counselors who care about their own perks, Jace becomes the de facto leader by having a lead in technology and by being the one who's most concerned with Piltover's actual well-being. And the difference between Jace and Silco, though, is that Jace has a partner who cares about Zahn, while Silco has no connections to Piltover that would make him hesitate to take decisive action should the opportunity arise. Like, he has no qualms even hurting his own if Piltover also gets hurt. And yeah, just flooding the streets with Shimmer, gassing his allies to make a point. And I wonder if it will be him and Jace that have a showdown at some point, or if it's going to be him and Mel, because I'm not sure which one I'd like to see more, honestly. And then his scene with Jinx, Silco's scene with Jinx, when she swoops in to inject his eye and keeps stabbing him everywhere, he's still calm and collected. He never tries to fight back with anything other than like psychologically, just manipulating her against her sister, dropping seeds of doubt that eventually color all of Jinx's perception of events later on. But it doesn't feel like he would ever turn on Jinx. On a much lighter note, I'm also thoroughly enjoying Caitlyn and Vi's budding relationship. It wouldn't make sense for them to be together just yet because they were still hiding things from each other, so the trust isn't fully there. But they obviously care about each other a lot, and they were tied up and arguing with each other for so long, but when somebody came for Vi, Caitlyn screamed to leave her alone. And then later, when Echo shows up, Caitlyn begs him to let Vi go and says, "It's me you want." She was willing to give herself up for Vi, and Vi's like, "My hero." And then later when she says goodbye, you see the way Vi stroked Caitlyn's face. That sent me completely. The conversation that ensues afterward about the Hextech gem is pretty sad though, because Caitlyn's trying to convince Echo that if he keeps the gem, the cycle of violence will never stop. But he's only had the gem for 5 seconds, and the cycle of violence has been going on for such a long time. And she was trying to say that the Firelight should trust in Piltover to set things right. I don't doubt that she fully believes what she's saying, but if I was in Echo's position, I would need a lot more persuading to go along with her. I would need guarantees. Like, he knows that she's oblivious to the corruption of Marcus and those in Piltover. It makes her naive at best, and yet he lets her sell him on this hope that handing over this gem will get Piltover on their side and make things better somehow. Like, Piltover has probably done nothing in Echo's lifetime but make things worse for the Firelights and for Zahn, and it's always frustrating when people are asked to trust those in power, like trust Piltover, that they'll make things right. What if Echo had said, like, trust the Firelights, we'll make good use of this gem, you have my word? Would people in Piltover be comfortable with that? Heck no, of course not. And that's despite the fact that he's probably the character who has the most moral high ground in this entire series. For like real life parallels, we're always asked to trust the system to make things right for us. They came up with the concept of trickle down economics, like the rich won't hoard it, they'll create new jobs. Or they ask you to trust in the legal system, as if that doesn't fail so many people all the time. And I don't blame Caitlyn for spouting it, because she's been lucky enough to surround herself with some of the better people in Piltover, and she's blind to the corruption of it all, but it's just such a sucky situation that she's trying to convince Echo of all this. And maybe Echo sees that Caitlyn is genuine and he wants to believe that there are others like her in Piltover who are in power, and if that her plan actually worked, it would be the best case scenario for his people. And I actually do think Jace and Mel would be willing to help, especially if Victor was present for this exchange as well. But like, the oppression is structural. Unless there's a top to bottom overhaul, things aren't going to dramatically change for them for the better. And I mean, I say that Jace and Mel would be willing to help, but both of them were thinking about building Hextech weapons to defend themselves. And it's a rough situation because all those decisions are shades of gray. Victor, of course, doesn't want to do it because these weapons would be undoubtedly used to further oppress his people. Meanwhile, Jace and Mel see it as like a precaution, but again, the issue is structural, like just a bit of corruption at any level, or either of them losing their reins a little over the council, and those weapons could be used in wildly different ways than just self-defense. At the same time, though, I still think those Atlas gauntlets could be repurposed for Vi, and I would trust them in her hands because I trust her judgment. Speaking of Victor, though, we also have that scene with Victor injecting Shimmer into himself before taking that risk of using the Hex Core on himself. We don't actually get to see how that plays out, but I assume it'll be successful. Can't imagine they'll just kill him off, but yeah, very curious to see what he'll become. And yeah, damn, that whole scene on the bridge, because Vi was going back to Zahn for Jinx, and then so many explosive fireflies. Marcus died. He was a pawn till the end, basically. Couldn't do anything. He didn't have free will, essentially. And Jinx seeing Vi holding Caitlyn up again and seeing horns on Caitlyn and just pulling out the Gatling gun on them. God, that was rough to watch. And Vi has to walk away to protect the gem and Caitlyn while Echo takes on Jinx. It's just so frustrating because there's so many things that need to be said, but they weren't going to get through to each other in that moment. And nobody understands each other, and it's just also tragic. And then I gotta touch on the fight at the end again, flashing back to when Echo and Jinx were children and when Jinx was still powder. How incredible was that? And Echo was using his stopwatch. I still don't fully understand his abilities because didn't play League of Legends. Is he capable of like time dilation of some sort or rewinding? Because back in episode 4, when they attacked the ship full of Shimmer, he says something like, we have 5 minutes with the stopwatch. But he's able to get the advantage, like I said earlier, only for her to drop the grenade next to them. It was frustrating to see Echo get blown up like that. I hope he's fine. I think if I was in his position, the best thing to do would have been to just land one more punch to knock her at least a little, make her a little dazed and then just run, because he didn't want to kill her. But unfortunately, he didn't have the time to think. He didn't know he would hesitate, which, yeah, it's really, really sad. Whoever gets there next is important, though. If it's Enforcers, they'll both get locked up. If it's Silco's goons, they might just finish Echo. Maybe Vi can get back up from the Firelights. Hopefully, both of them are okay, though. But yeah, heck of an episode. We just have 2 episodes left, and I feel like we're building and building to a great finale. This show has just been fantastic all the way through. Anyway, thanks for watching the whole entire video. You guys are awesome. Leave a like, full reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. I'll see you next week with more. Bye, friends.